Hi, hello, welcome to the show. Good to have you with us as we tackle the racing schedule for the first week in July. Can you believe it? It's July already. The last month of the 2024/25 racing season, and very soon awards season will be upon us when accolades will be handed out all around the country. On the subject of accolades, it would be remiss of me not to congratulate Dean Kannemeyer on winning the 2025 renewal of the Hollywoodbets Durban July. To Dean, to Lady Laidlaw, and also to Craig Zaki and the rest of the team, that certainly was a training feat of note. I'd also like to spare a thought for the runner-up 8 on 18, the 3-year-old, that carried 57 kilograms. Richard did everything right and he was a winner, but till they hit the shadow of the post, and that is when the real prince came and nabbed him literally on the line. Both these horses we'll certainly still hear quite a bit of in the weeks to come, because there'll be a big bumper summer season to look forward to. But it is the heart of winter here in Cape Town. We have a race meeting scheduled for Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. It's still overcast, it's cold, and we are experiencing still a few drizzles here and there, but it is scheduled to clear up over the next couple of days. And I have received an update from the track where 58 mils of rain was recorded in the last 48 hours. We are pre-recording the show just after 10 o'clock on Monday morning. The track is heavy, but not much heavier than the last race meeting. The forecast for the next 2 days looks good. Rain again from Wednesday, and gallops will be held on Tuesday morning to assess the condition of the track, and that's when the final decision will be made. But for now, we are racing, and the first of 8 on Tuesday gets underway at 12:40. For those of you that are going to be getting involved with your free Hollywoodbet Punter Challenge entries, make sure your selections are on 5 minutes prior to the advertised starting time of the first. Play the bet slip. Very important. That is what will put you in line for that mammoth double life-changing jackpot prize that is on offer. Let's get straight into the action. The first race will be the opening leg of the bipot. 12:40 you need to be on. It's a maiden juvenile plate where 13 runners will line up at the 1200 metre mark. And here, number 3 Marcus Aurelius is at 2.86 to 1 in the anti-post market on hollywoodbets.net. Number 12 Day in Day Out at 4 to 1. 4.55 to 1 number 8 Rockin' and Rollin'. 5 to 1 number 11 Black Eagle. And 7.69 to 1 and upwards the others. Quite a few first-timers, quite a few that has had one run under the belt. A couple have had 2 and not many that's had more than 2 of them under the belt. I like the look of the Australian import, the well-bred number 8 Rockin' and Rollin'. That was an encouraging debut by this fella. Despite being slow away when green, then got going and was staying on nicely at the business end of affairs. Would have come on with the benefit of that one under the belt, and with any amount of natural progress that can be expected, I do think will be competitive against this lineup. So I'm going 8 Rockin' and Rollin' to win it, ahead of 3 Marcus Aurelius, 11 Black Eagle, and 12 Day in Day Out. 13:15 is when you need to be on for the second race, the opening leg of the Place Accumulator. It's a maiden plate for fillies where 13 runners will line up at the 1200 metre mark. Here number 4 Wishlist from 1.25 to 1 is eased out to 1.35 to 1. Number 10 Queen Regent is at 2.86 to 1. And number 1 Precocious at 5 to 1. Double figures bar those 3. I'm squarely in the camp of the favourite, number 4 Wishlist. Richard Free, Justin Snaith, they team up. That was a cracking good run over the course and distance when making its debut, finishing just under a length in 3rd position behind Paralegal. Was green, but the way that she ran on that day certainly caught the eye, and I do think there'll be much more to come. Richard Free retains the ride, and I do think with any amount of natural progress that can be expected with that one under the belt, we can expect her to be a tough nut to crack. So I'm going 4 Wishlist to win race number 2 on the card, ahead of 1 Precocious. For third, I'm going with number 7 Playful Jules, and fourth, number 10 Queen Regent. You need to be on at 13:50 if you are going to be playing a pick 6, and that happens to be race 3 on the card. It's an A stakes where 7 runners will line up at the 1100 metre mark, and you can pretty much make a case for at least 6 of the 7 runners participating in this race. Most people will probably just go field, first leg of the pick 6. It's 2.5 to 1 each of 2. Number 3, Dumbledore. 5, Kaiboy. They're both at 2.5 to 1. 4, Mo Capitan is at 3.33 to 1. 1, Dean Street at 4 to 1. 2, Gem King at 7.14 to 1. 8.33 to 1. Number 6, Time for Orchids. And then double figures about number 7, Global State. Where am I going? Race number 3. I'm going with one of the joint favourites. I like the look of number 5, Kaiboy. This horse is always about the action. Sean Veal rides for Candice Bass-Robinson. This horse has got ultra-consistent form. Found one just too good last time out in the form of Arctic Wizard when having to settle for second best. This is a speedy sort. Will be up there and in touch from the get-go, and Sean Veal could just get the best out of him. So I'm going with 5, Kaiboy, who could be rewarded for consistency. Ahead of 3, Dumbledore, 4, Mo Capitan, and 1, Dean Street. Jackpot 1 starts in race number 4 at 14.25. And here, number 5, Red State, is at 1.67 to 1. 8, Red Truth, 1.82 to 1. Not much to choose between the top 2 in the betting. Number 4, Fort Impreza, is at 4.55 to 1. But I like the look of number 7, Not Wanted, from the stable of Vaughan Marshall. Apprentice Brevin Plikey takes 1.5 kilos off the back. This horse showed improvement from first to second start, that last run being over 1,950 metres, and the blinkers was fitted on that occasion. I see they fitted again, and I do think that is what could be the answer. Coupled with the fact that that last form line of number 7, Not Wanted, has been franked because finished 6 behind Ario Vistas, who has subsequently come out and won again to give that form line a boost. Now on debut, this horse was slow away, never showed, and last time out lacked that strong finish, and I do think this horse will strip a whole lot better second run after rest. So I'm going 7, Not Wanted, to win it. Ahead of number 8, Rare Earth. For third, I'm going with number 5, Red State, and fourth, number 4, Fort Impreza. Jackpot 2 starts in race number 5, and you need to be on at 3 o'clock. And again, it's one of those races where you could probably make a case for at least 4 or 5 of them and keep fingers crossed that you've picked the correct ones. 7, Firing on All Engines, from an opening call of 2 to 1 is now 2.27 to 1. 3.33 about number 9, Follow Your Heart. 4.55, number 10, In a Timely Manner. 6.67 to 1, number 11, Malice Strength. And 7.69 to 1 and upwards, the others. Where am I going? Race number 5. I'm going to side with a horse that's had 1 run under the belt and 1 on debut, and that is number 10, In a Timely Manner. Yes, does step quite a bit up in class, but I do think would have come on with the benefit of that run under the belt. This horse won very well on debut, ran on powerfully. That was over 1,200 metres, and the manner in which this horse finishes off tells me that this horse will enjoy the step-up in trip to 1,400 metres. Only concern was the deep draw, but then I realised, but hold on, this horse will be running on very strongly from somewhere off them, so this horse will jump, find a nice posse, and then get satellite in the home straight by JP van der Merwe and could remain unbeaten. So I'm going 10, In a Timely Manner, to beat 11, Malice Strength. For third, number 7, Firing on All Engines, and fourth, number 9, Follow Your Heart. Sixth race is the Champagne Syndicate Class 4. Fillies and Mares benchmark 80, 14 runners to line up at the 1,400 metre mark. And again, it's one of those wide open affairs. You can get 5 to 1 the field in this race. Number 1, Global Angel. Number 10, Anisan. 11, La Divina. They're all priced up at 5 to 1. Number 13, Rahaba, at 7.14 to 1 and 8.33 to 1 and upwards the others. Again, you can make a case for at least 4 or 5 of them in this race. I'm going again with the informed stable of Andre Null. I do think that La Divina can follow up with another win in a race of this nature. She picked up the minimum penalty of just 2 points for that last victory. The stable is firing on all cylinders, let me tell you that. She went to the front last time out, she kept challenges at bay, and I do think that with that style of racing, she could be hard to peg back in the closing stages. Jockey Corne Offer will no doubt use that early gate speed for her to overcome the draw, and I do think she'll be involved in the shake-up. So I'm going 11 La Divina to win it, ahead of 10 on Isan, 13 Rahaba, and 9 Supreme Fate. 7th race on the card is a D Stakes, where 11 runners will line up at the 1100 metre mark. And as far as the betting is concerned, it's 2.5 to 1. Number 4, Lover's Lane. Next on offer is number 10, Gravity at 4 to 1. 5 to 1, number 7, Champagne Mac. 6.25 to 1, number 8, Winter on the Green. And it is 8.33 to 1 and upwards the others. I'm siding with the favourite, number 4, Lover's Lane. This horse, if you look at that last few runs, has been a model of consistency. Ran a short head to Fire in on All Engines, who runs in race number 5 on the card earlier on in the day. So let's just see how that one goes. And if Fire in All Engines runs a cracker, then that will certainly bode well for number 4, Lover's Lane's chances here in race 7. Another horse that's always about the action, having his peak run, 3rd run after rest, so should be cherry ripe to run an absolute cracker. So I'm going 4, Lover's Lane to win race 7, ahead of 5, Tambourine Man. For 3rd, I'm going with number 8, Winter on the Green, and 4th, number 10, Gravity. 16:50 sees the running of the 8th and final event on the programme at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth on Tuesday afternoon. A Class 4 Fillies and Mares benchmark 80, where 11 runners will line up at the 1,000 metre mark. And here there are a couple of them that are renewing rivalry, especially if one takes that Pink Pigeon form line into account. 6 of the 11 of them are renewing rivalry, and Pink Pigeon didn't do us any favours on Saturday, finishing a little bit disappointingly downfield at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Saturday. And there's obviously a swing of the weights here between a couple of them. Number 1, Poetic Princess, is a kilo better off at the weights with the number 6, Peace of Mind, and that was for a 2.25 length beating. Number 3, the Charleston, also with Peace of Mind, around second, a short head to Pink Pigeon, is 3 kilos better off at the weights, and that for a 1.7 length beating. That's more than enough for number 3, the Charleston, to finish way ahead of Peace of Mind. And the Charleston also gets the services of apprentice Brevin Plikes, who claims 1.5 kilos allowance, and boy oh boy, isn't Brevin riding at the top of his game. I do think that she should also strip a whole lot fitter. And to me, number 3, the Charleston, is the one to beat. So I'm going 3, the Charleston, to win it, ahead of number 6, Peace of Mind. For 3rd, number 1, Poetic Princess, and 4th, number 4, Easy Money. And that just about takes care of racing on Tuesday at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. Don't forget to just double check everything on Tuesday morning to see whether this race meeting is going ahead as scheduled. In the meantime, wish you well. Have an enjoyable week of racing ahead. From me, Rouvaun, till next time. Cheers for now.